Hi, welcome to the video. This was supposed to be part of the previous video, but the footage went for well over an hour, so I split it out into its own video. So welcome to episode 27, and I'll continue on. Hope you enjoy the video. Okay, everyone, back again. So I just had a bit of a break, grabbed some stuff that I needed. Now what I have done is I've just built out a couple of areas just so that it makes it easier and you don't have to watch me do it. So just a reminder, I have said this before, most of the stuff that I do in my videos it's just off the cuff, off the top of my head. Some of them I might be watching a video such as or an image such as the rainbow, where I was just counting the outside bit, but then I just made up the rest. The Orgen is it's not my design, but is one that I have done so many times that it's pretty simple for me. The rest of the stuff that I do here is pretty much off the top of my head. I haven't looked at any tutorials or anything like that. Same thing here with these two. I'm just making it up as not making it up as I go along. So I'm just trying to remember how to do things. So firstly, what we'll do is have a look at the vending machine. So let's see what we've got. I'm going to need some more blocks. So let's just grab more wood. And okay. All right. So now when we do, let me just see. Let's just do it right here. So 1, 2, 3, and then there's 2 either side. So when we do the blocks, now if I put them there and then put a button, I've only got 1 button, I need to fix that. I'll do that. Oh look, there we go. I can build 2 more there. Alright, if I put a button here, now it hasn't actually spat anything out because I don't have anything in there. So let's put in a alright, let's just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that'll spit out a block. And if I do on this one, if I just say I want 1 of these, and we'll close everything else off, that will spit out those. Now, if I think I mentioned this before, if I put that there, it spits out both of them. I don't know whether I actually caught that. Yeah, I did. So it spits out both of them, and we don't really want that when we're doing a vending machine. If I want an axe, and this is my axe, and I do it, I don't want this to activate as well and spit out a sword. So you can't really have them side by side. So if we get rid of that, and if we do a I'm going to need some more wood, and put that there for now. So if I put a block in between and then put that block there, then now I can do, oops. So now if that's, again, if we do, and I might just put a couple in just to test it out. Okay, so that one is there. If I put this one here as being the opposite, so if we go that going to the 9 redstone, Pardon me. And then here I go, let's just do the same thing. We'll just do one of these. Okay, and do that. So now if I click a button, I'll try and do it so that, okay, only that one activates and I get the redstone. Click this one, only that one, and I get the redstone, and I click this one, only that one goes and I get whatever that one was. That was the wood. So this is the way that we want it set up. Okay, now, so if we take all this out, don't have enough iron. So let's just grab a cup of iron. Okay. Alright, so we set this up. So let's do this one once again as the sword. So we have, actually what I will do is, let's just go and make a few more stacks. Just for now. Alright, so if I come in here and I go, alright, we want to make a sword. I'll just make that like that. Okay, there we go. So there's the sword. We make this one. What else were we going to do? The axe. So let's put in the axe and see if I can remember how it goes. There we go, an axe. Okay, and then we make this one pickaxe. I remember how the pickaxe goes. Again, I'm not going to have enough stuff, so I'm going to have to come back and refill. So let's just go 1, 2. Alright, and do that. Okay, so now when I click the button, I should get sword, an axe, and a pickaxe. And like I said, I don't really worry too much about the others. Otherwise, this thing will be way too big. So now if we, okay, all right. So now what we want to do is, I can fill this with a stack of iron and a stack of wood, and it will make 64. It'll make 64 items. I don't know whether I'm gonna do 64. Go through 64 tools fairly quickly or not. So I want to make it last a bit longer. I want to restock it. So the same here. Sorry about that. Okay. So yeah. If I want these to all restock. Now we have 2 ingredients for each one. We have sticks and we have iron. So what we can do is, there we go, there's all my hoppers. So if we put in at the back, hopper, hopper, and hopper, and then if we put at the top for the second ingredient, hopper, hopper, and hop, there we go. So now we have just have a quick look at something. Yep. So now we have the way the ingredients are going to get in. Now, if you have a look though, these need more hoppers to actually connect to something. So the thing with this is it does use a lot of hoppers, and with the hopper restriction, you might not want to do that. You might just want to keep it with the 64 items. I want to actually do it. So what we need to do is we need to make the hoppers line up. So we need another hopper there, another hopper there. Okay, and now the hoppers all go in. Now I've already run out of hoppers. But now what we need to do now is we need to do a hopper line to fill them up. So let me go back. Let's go grab lots of iron, or at least as much as I can feasibly carry. That'll do. And we have sticks. Oh, I got it. Okay, I can probably make lots of sticks. No, I don't need sticks yet. I just need hoppers for now. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I'm thinking ahead. Alright. So there we go. So that's so they're the hoppers going in, and now we need the input lines. Let's go with let's see, how am I going to do this? First I've got to actually make the hoppers. Try again. So I've got make the wood, make a few more chests. Okay, now we need the hoppers. So how many do I need? I need 3. Probably 4 on top and bottom. You can see why this is overkill for the current situation where we have hopper limits. I did just buy the hopper upgrade. So if I hit the limit again, I'll just forget about it and I'll just show you the previous video. But yeah, so let me see. I think if I just go, I don't even need to do that. I don't think. I think if I go, no, I do. I do that so that the hopper is pointing towards the end, and I do another one. Okay, let's do it from here. And I could probably leave it there, which I think I might do simply just because I don't want to use all of my hoppers. And then on this one I will do the same thing. Let me think. Do I want to do it the same side? Yeah, I will, just to make it a bit easier. So let's start, just make it easier to fill up. So if I go again, 1, 2, and fall off. 3. There we go. Okay. Cutting these back, but I will probably refill them in later. Okay, and now we need chests. Let's make another one. Wood chest. Okay. So now if we go to here, and if we put a chest, there we go, one there. Then I put another chest, that one, and make it a double chest, just because what? Because why not? Okay. Now that's the inner workings of this. Like I said, it's pretty much a monstrosity. It's not really meant to be nice and simple, but it is meant to be basically set and forget for a long time. So now if I go in and what did I say the top? I've forgotten. It doesn't really matter which is which, because if you have a look here, this has only got iron and sticks. So if I put iron up here, then it will only fill in the iron spots. If I put sticks in here, it'll only fit in the stick spots. If I do it vice versa, it won't matter. So let's make the top one iron, and if I just go in and do that, okay, that'll take a while to get through, but if we have a look, you can see here it's filling up the iron there. So if I go in again, and if I make some sticks, arc away. Ran out of wood. Okay, but if I put in sticks in here and come and have a look down here, okay, that one's full. I think what it'll actually do is it will fill up, yeah, so it fills up these hoppers first before it gets, that one's full, so that needs to fill up, that needs to fill up, that needs to fill up, then it goes to here, and then down to here, and so on. I need a lot of sticks. The sticks are just so easy to come by. Most of the time I just throw them out anyway, so so this is a good place to stick your sticks. And there we go. So that's what you do. So now if I click the button, which I won't because I've already done it a couple of times, it will make that, and it will make that. So if I go back here, and let's see if I can find those glow item frames that I had. I've got those. And I will get some more wood. Okay, let's just try that. And so if we put a glow item frame there, and a glow item frame there, this one was the sword. So, yep, that one. So, sword. Middle one was the axe. So, grab the axe. And this one was the pickaxe, obviously. Come on, come in. Pickaxe. There we go. So that's the indicator. Now what we also now want to do is basically just hide everything. this is a bit ugly, so let's hide everything. Now we do it like this. I'm just going to use logs just because I can. That and alright. I'm not really worried too much about at the moment. Hey. Alright, and yeah, so if we want to just make the front look pretty, you can do that, but of course they're all out in the open as well. So instead, shouldn't have used logs, I should have just stuck with planks. I will go and replace them all later. Make the thumbnail look good. So now if you do that, you've got a good little vending machine. You can still see the gaps between the item frames. If you wanted to come around the back, you could see if you could cover those up by just covering the outer area up. Okay, and yeah, so you can still see through, but it's okay. Yeah, so there we go. Now, yeah. So what you could also do as well is, if you wanted to, you could put a roof on it and have the roof with stairs above this one, and also have something covering this one. I probably, for the moment, am just going to leave it like this. Maybe just decorate it, pretty up a bit more. But yeah, now if you if you want to refill, just come up here, stick your items in there, and it refills. There's no indicators anywhere of whether things are full or not. You basically just have to go in and have a look. That's one of the reasons why I think in my previous one I didn't have the back covered up, because you could then use it to have a look and see how things are going. You could either go here or here and so on, and it just left it open. You could also, of course, make it a little room and put doors at the back and things like that. But yeah, there you go. So that's my dispenser. Now it is a little far away, so let's grab some more iron, and we'll come over here and stick an anvil, and we'll put an anvil somewhere. Can't put in any of these because of these blocks, so it's probably best to just stick it there. And you might also maybe make a crafting bench as well. Grab my crafting bench and put a crafting bench there, just so that they're there. So if you come here and you go, oh, it's the shovel I want, not any of these, so you can just come in here and make the shovel. But there you go. So that is one of my quality of life improvements that I like to do every now and again. I'll fix up the logs and replace them with something. Maybe for once a different color blank. But I'll fix that up later for the thumbnail. But that's one of the quality of life improvements that I like to make. It's not too hard. You can actually make it fairly easily. I think the crafter block only needs redstone. Not even that, I think. No, the crafter block I think only needs a dropper, a crafting table, and cobblestone, I think, or wood. So it doesn't need much at all. Basically all you need is the hoppers if you want. Otherwise, the crafting table is nice and simple. And the good thing about this is that usually you only want one of these at once, so you can just stick with the button to activate it. If you want to do something which dispenses, say you want to combine all of your redstone dust into blocks, you have to actually get it to activate repeatedly, which means you need a repeater, or you need a clock, or you need something like that. And those are the type of things that are not really feasible until Underworld. That's why I haven't really bothered with these until now, because they're not really feasible until Underworld. So the other thing that I wanted to do is over there I built my my bone meal dispenser. So what I wanted to do over here is do a bone meal custom tree dispenser creator, something like that. I think I've got everything I need. Again, I don't know, I'm just winging this, so I will work it out. So let me go over here and have a look. So I've laid out the base. I've done it pretty much in line with that. Normally I wouldn't make them all in the same spot or lined up, but because of that is basically doing the same thing as this one will, and for that one I will eventually switch it over to the warped, so it basically will do two separate trees. This will be my custom tree area. Now I'm trying to work out how I'm going to do this. So if I quickly do it. So if I put the did I grab before? I didn't grab. Knew I'd gotten something. Okay, grab some dirt. Alright. So I will only make one of them because I don't have the custom trees for Underworld unlocks. They're basically the same, just a difference in the restriction height. But I will build it as much as I can, because I want to show how the thing activates. So, and how it only needs one switch or one activator for both the converting bone blocks or bones to bone meal, and then activating the actual crafter. Now I do realize, and I only need one crafter. The dispenser, sorry. So okay, so let's see. So let's just start out, and I'm just trying this as I go. I don't know whether I can do it this way or not. Let me think. So custom tree, dispenser, and I need hopper, Now that's 2 out. So then I can do, how am I going to do it? Once again, I'm trying not to use too many hoppers, but I might have to. So yeah, so hopper. Okay, let's just do this. Okay, so hopper, hopper, hopper. Alright, so if they're all hoppers, so you can see that that's a lot of hoppers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Some of these might not be hoppers, but that's 12 hoppers. Let's go in and have a look at upgrades. 100. I should have plenty. If I don't, I'm going to have to find some sky dust. So yeah, so if we go dispenser, we do some hoppers, and what we also then need is, let's just, what else do I have? I need to do a redstone, 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 or block redstone. And then here we have, so what I would have here would be okay, I'd actually have to go with they would be chests, and then we'd go with dispenser, not dispenser, the crafter going into the chest. Then we would have the hopper. I'd probably do the hopper going into the crafter, the chest on top of the hoppers, and then we have to work out how we activate the hoppers. So what we might be able to do, actually, if I can sort this out, is then we have a, yeah, this might work. We have a observer facing upwards, which will activate the with a dot facing upwards, which activates the crafter. Then I have a observer facing downwards, which when connected with this, it just goes and activates the thing. Then here we have our sticky piston, and the sticky piston will reach out, pull this back when it's turned off, and push it out when it's turned on. So that does that. So the sticky piston can then have a lever. So what we can do here is we need the dispenser activated by the same signal. Should I do, yeah, I have to do that because this is just too high and too, is it too high? Can I do it? Sorry, I'm just thinking. So if I have the observer there, and yeah, then I have to bring the signal over to here. I can do a signal. Okay, so what I might have to do down here, yeah, okay, so what I need to do is basically, let's say that that was the observer going into the crafting table, and this is the other observer. So what I then have is a signal coming out from here, and I then have redstone going down, down, across, and to wherever it is. And then what I would have is I'd have the sticky piston, pull it down, and then push it up when it's needed. I'm just trying to work out if that's better. I have that there, that there. It might even be better just to move it all back one. So if I do 1, 2, 3, 4 back, yeah, and then I can. Alright, okay. Alright, I've made my decision. Whether I remember it is another matter. I know this video seems to have gone on for quite a while, but we will keep going until I can get this working. Whether you like it or not. Okay, so alright, let's just get rid of all of these blocks, and hopefully I remember what I said that I would do. I just realised I need sticky pistons. I haven't actually made any sticky pistons. Okay. Alright, so that's the... could actually move it forward, because I'll stick with the way I've got it. Okay, all right. Okay, so we need our dispensers. One there and one there. Okay. Usually when I do this, I do actually have it on the floor, and then I work it out from there. The reason I don't really want to do that is because if when the custom tree grows, if you are on the level and it grows, and the leaves or the concrete blocks are only one above the ground, it'll knock you back and knock you down. Whereas if here, it's not going to grow down to the ground. So that's basically why. Might be different in the other one, but I can't remember. Okay, so let's get on with this. I need a lot more hoppers. Okay, see if I can just actually do it from here. Let's grab okay, let's make all the chests. Okay, we'll actually go and grab some more wood. Grab a couple just to make sure. Okay, alright, so we've got 4 hoppers. Let's go and make wood. I need more iron. Where's my iron? There it is. Iron. Okay. So I might actually just make half of this for now. The other half will be exactly the same. So let's just see how it goes. So you need hopper, hop. Why did that do that? Hopper, hopper, and I think I needed the other hopper to come back out here. Okay, we went hopper, and this is going to be the middle, so hopper. Is that about right? That's going to be the middle. Okay, so one more. Okay, so then we need okay, so we need a chest for the crafter to spit into. I have done it like that because the other side will have hoppers going that way, and it will then spit it into both chests. I just realised I don't know whether I can place this crafting table here. Crafter. Because if I place it, I think it will be facing the way. So let me just quickly. Right, yeah, you can see there that it's facing out into here. So anything going into here will, anything spat out will go straight into the chest. All right. Okay, so. All right, I needed my 2 observers. Again, I've done this the wrong way around. You just go. Like that, and like that. Yep, so facing the right. And there you can see the little red light flashing. If you can see it in YouTube, there it goes. That means it's working, and it will attempt to do whatever is in there. Yeah, do whatever it is in there. Okay, so like I said, I just realized I didn't make the sticky piston, so I need a sticky piston. Let's quickly come over here, and where did I put my go. Okay. Okay, piston. Doing well today. Okay, so I need some more of that. Okay, need a piston. And I need a sticky piston. Okay, got also, I think. Right, now the sticky piston. I think needs to go there, I like that. Yep. And then I need a lever for it. That's enabled. That's disabled. Right, okay, that's good. Okay, now we need to activate the activate the dispensers. That might not be in a good position because I need. It might be okay. All right. Where's my wood? Okay. Let's just. Okay. Now the thing we have to remember is where the trees grow. The tree grows here, and then it comes out two. So 1, 1, 2. So it'll come out to here, and we can't have anything above here until it reaches that 2. So I need probably best if I go so 1, 2, and then we can go. Can we then go? If the tree comes out to here, and I try and do redstone up 1, is that going to cut it off? I know it will actually if the redstone. No, that's not work. Okay. 1, 2. All right. I might have to try this. No, that's not going to work because it's going to be over here. If I do this. Alright, I'm just going to experiment. We'll see what happens when a tree grows. And this works so much easier when I was just trying to do previous season, where I simply just had this all on. I just had a thought, maybe I do it the other way around. So I can just go straight out to here. Alright, let me just get rid of that. If I do that, okay, let's get rid of still not going to work. 1, 2, go up. No, of course it will. Of course it'll work. That. Right, okay. Let's try. Been a while since I did this one. Okay, that. Okay. So if I activate that, that should be working. Right, so let's go and grab some stuff. It is alright, let's get rid of some stuff that I do not need. That one there. Okay, so we need some bone meal. Just gonna try bone blocks, and I might also go and grab Some bones. Right, I don't need that many bones. But yeah, I can at least put them in here for now. Alright, okay. So while this is actually not doing anything, I want to set this to okay. So if I have bones in there, gives me 3 bone meal. If I have bone blocks in there, gives me 9. Doesn't matter whether I have one or the other, that will work. I've just realized that I haven't actually got an input for the crafter. I do need to do that. Okay, do that. So yeah, so if I do that, that's fine. And so if I then turn this on, alright, yeah, they can see like this is filling with bone meal really quickly. So you have to be very careful with a crafter. Right, so that's used up all of that one block, one stack, and it created a whole row. So if I put in a chest load of bone blocks, it would spit out a large chest fairly quickly. And if the large chest was full, then it would just spit them out and they just overflow. So you have to be very careful with this. If you're going to do it like this, where it's basically connected the same way, you put in, let me just turn it off for a sec. You put in bones rather than bone blocks. And if we turn it on again and watch, so bones are a little slower, like 1/3 slower, obviously, because there's less output. But that's already finished that stack of bones. It made less than 3 stacks, I think it was, and it was fairly quick. So if you actually have an input into here, you can put in quite a lot of bones themselves rather than bone blocks. So bone blocks are nice to keep bones in storage, but when you're doing something like this, you've got to be extremely careful. But as you can see here, it is actually attempting to bone meal. So I'm going to just do a tree. There we go. Right, so if we turn that off, and thankfully it hasn't done a really big one, but that's created a spruce tree because I haven't got any height restrictions on it at the moment. So I can just take this down, and then we need to work out what height restrictions we need. To be honest, I can't remember. It's either 6 or 7 or 8. I don't know. So what I'm going to do is experiment. Right, all of these leaves are decaying already, which is good. But it doesn't actually matter. The custom tree will grow through the leaves anyway. So let's try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'll put 1 there. Now I just realized a spruce log is probably not a good idea, because if you're trying to bone meal spruce, it will grow through the log or might grow through the block. I don't know. So it's probably a not good idea to use the same thing that you're trying to not to grow, because that's what we're doing here. We're trying not to grow spruce. Should actually just check whether I actually have custom trees enabled. Yeah, I do. Okay. All right. So that's that high. I think that's too high. Let's try it out. Pardon me. Yeah, okay. Alright, so we've grown another tree. Let's get rid of this one. Need the right tool. Okay, so that only grew. Right, so I think we need to go down. We'll try one. Again, like I'm experimenting here simply just because I can't remember and I couldn't be bothered manually working it out. Okay, so yep, that's not it. So I did think it from the look of the last tree that it was meant to be one lower, but let's try one more. There we go. Okay, so that's relatively low above the tree. And as you can see, this is taking a long time now. The dispenser is full. But yeah, sometimes this does take a long time because it does take a lot of attempts. There we go. Alright, so we stopped that. And thankfully, look, it's a white one. I can actually get some extra white concrete. But there you go. So that is our custom tree generator with inbuilt bone meal dispenser, inbuilt bone meal generator from a crafting. It uses a lot of hoppers. If I ever run out of hoppers, I might change this. Let's just get rid of these. Don't need that one. Don't need that one. Okay. Yeah. So there we go. So the other side here would be exactly the same. Come along here. Come along here. So on this one, we would have the underworld. The underworld sapling. Now, if I cannot remember what I used to do for custom trees for the underworld. Can't do crimson and warped because they grow through anything. Not quite sure about the mushroom. Previously it was 2 mushrooms and then something else. Now it's just changed to 1 mushroom and the pale oak. I have to test with the pale oak and see whether that one will be able to do it or not, or whether I set up for the mushroom and try and do it with the mushroom. I have a feeling it would have to be the mushroom because these two just grow through whatever you try and use to restrict. But there you go. So this has gone a long time. So this is going to be quite a long video. Okay, welcome back everyone. That last episode I did with the custom tree generator was cut a bit short. I completely forgot that my console only records up to an hour of gameplay, and so even though it did show up on screen, I didn't even notice, and I kept on talking for another 15 minutes before I didn't actually even know until I went to check the videos and found that one of them was 15 minutes too short. So yeah, so I just trimmed it where I could, and if there's anything that was missing in that last 15 minutes, it doesn't really matter. So yeah, so I thought I'd just come back and explain that that's why it seemed to be cut short a little bit. I thought you might like to have a look at a video of a dragon fight. Not a very good one. I am sticking back and just using my bow where I can. Yeah, and we'll see what I got for that fight. Yeah, see, 252 damage is, oops, yeah, 252 damage. Not very good with just the thing. I think my yeah, I think my inventory is full. They're doing another dragon. It looks like Nightfall's come back on, and must have a lot of charges ready to go. So let's see if I can do better in this one if I actually concentrate on what's happening. Okay, so usually what I do if there's no dragon fire in the middle is I will do that, and then I will, yeah, so I'll range, then run in and just hit with the sword. Doesn't really matter too much if he hits me back, a little bit going in and a little bit coming out because I have thorns. If I need to, I'll heal up or eat up, and then just hop out the way, wait for him to come back down and perch again. So let's see. Right, so now it's perching again, so don't really worry too much about the fire. Okay, if I want, I can go a little bit earlier, but not too much, otherwise he does a bit too extra damage. Right, there we go, and okay, I didn't even get a chance to get in. He went down too fast because we have some big players online. Let's see what we got there. So 656 that time, that's not too bad. I mean, the others, look at them, they're all doing 2000 damage, so no wonder I can't get anything in. Let me just quickly, while it's loading, I'll get rid of all of my, or as many as I can. Okay. Alright, so let's see if I get a chance to get through to purchase. Okay, so if I get it close enough, where is it not hitting me? And then I will go. There we go. Perfect timing. Yeah, so look, he's almost down to half already, and it's like not even finished one perch, so I don't really have too much of a chance to do too much damage. But yeah, so I have no idea whether any of these are hitting. I'm not even bothering unless I seem to be completely missing by miles, and I'll reset, or reset in my head. So yeah, so he hasn't even perched and he's dead. That's fine. I mean, I think I've only ever got in a top 5. I haven't had a white drop yet either. Yeah, I haven't gotten in the I've only gotten in the top 5 once, and that was when I actually placed all of the pyres. Not many people. It hadn't been summoned for quite a while, so not many people are expecting it, and so not many people came in, and I ended up with just enough damage to get 5th place, and it gave me a little bit. I don't know whether it did actually give me more scales, but it was pretty close. So yeah, so what did I get that time? Woodcutting 1, fishing 2, Dungeoneer 15. Look at that. I can sell that for an absolute fortune if I didn't want to use it. Okay, alright, let's try again. Okay. Right. Okay, see the dungeon fire is right on top of the dragon there, so if I run in and start attacking, I'm just going to get stripped alive. Just move out of the way. So I just have to stand here and use my... So now I can quickly... Yeah, I couldn't quite get in long enough. I need to repair too. So... Alright, okay. Alright, let's see if I actually made the 100 damage. I should. $317, that's not bad. And what did I get? Yeah, more ones. Okay. They're about to do another one, but I think my my bow is about to die, so I'm just going to go back. I'll miss this dragon. And I will fly. And go to here. Right, go to shop. Need items. Okay. Alright. So yeah, the other recording that cut short at an hour means that this one is going to be a little bit longer than an hour. To be honest, if I have a some that are a little bit longer, that longer than an hour, that's fine. Let's use my vending machine for the first time, and I didn't need to go back because forgot that one was there. So let's go repair that one and repair that one. Okay. All right. Pardon me. Flash TP. HP. And okay, there's another dragon here. It's about a third of the way through, so let's get in here and start attacking. Should be able to get in. Yep, okay. So I think this, even if the dragon doesn't do another perch, I should be able to get at least 300 or 400 with that. Alright. Okay. Alright, Another perch. I'm not going to be able to get in with my sword, so let's just stay here. There we go. $440. I mean, not too bad for just a tiny amount of dragon. Okay, so 6 scales. What did I get? Grinder, level 1 dungeoneer, level 11 bossing. It's not too bad. Yep. Okay, so there you go. So there is a there's a quick view of me doing some dragons. Just to explain why the other video was a bit short, and to give you a little bit extra. So yeah, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.